And we're finally getting finished putting the barley in the ground. Dad's spraying some fertiliser. Hasn't got self-seer stats nav in the 290 bit. He makes a pretty good job of it, I must say. Welcome back to Invercamey Weekly, episode 17. If you haven't already, please remember to like and subscribe. On this week's episode, we look to get all the barley in the ground and get the fertiliser onto our first cut of silage. So as you can see, that's the cows eating their silage just now. That is last season's crop. So the aim is to get the fertiliser on and get a bit of heat and moisture in the next month to make it grow as quickly as possible. As I said previously, we're aiming to cut it a good couple of weeks earlier this year. So if we can get it cut end of May, start of June, we'll be well on track. So that's it for this week, but hopefully next week or the following week, well certainly as soon as possible, we'll be getting these ladies out to their grass. There's nothing like seeing the cows out to grass, so I'm really looking forward to doing a video on that. Let's get on with this week's video. It's Wednesday and we're finally getting finished putting the barley in the ground. So this is the last actual field that we've got to do here. So it was finished ploughing yesterday. And John just got the paddles and the rollers going just to break the ploughing up, just to make it a lot tidier and just give the seed drills, power harrow, a lot less to do because you don't want to be changing those blades any more than you have to. So just going to finish tidying this up now, and it'll either be drilled today or tomorrow. So that'll be the end of the seeding for the season. Then it's just a matter of just waiting for the tram lines to appear, and then we'll get the fertiliser on it and hopefully it grows. Hopefully get the weather more than anything, I suppose. You need fair share of heat and rain, so we'll see how it goes, but hopefully we get both in respectable quantities and not too much of either, or that can take a drastic effect on the growing season. Thursday and Dad's spraying some fertiliser. You see there, just finishing off this field just now. Trying to get all the fertiliser on the grass for silage especially now. Got caught a little bit with the pickup in weather after such miserable cold weather. Once the weather picked up, we'll try to get all the sowing done. So now we're just in a rush to get all the fertiliser onto the silage, because as I said in a previous video, I'm committed to cutting our silage at least a week early, if not 2 weeks earlier, try and get a better quality of silage and save money on straights like parlour feed, barley and such like that to get the milk on the cows. We don't push our cows dairy wise, we don't try and get massive volumes out of them. As I said before, we only can sell what we can sell. We don't have anyone coming in to pick up the excess, so it's just a matter of getting as much milk as we need for our customers. So that's the main thing really for us, is not producing too much that ends up having to go down the drain effectively, because there's no one else that picks up the excess now. So we believe that we should be able to get that volume almost in a solely silage based diet, so that's what we're going to try and push for more than ever this year, especially now the costs are increased so much. So there's one more silage field to spread, so I'll get some footage of that, and then that'll be all the silage grass spread.
I've got a million emails that I haven't read, got a brake pad squeaking that I gotta check, but I don't mind it, 'cause I got her riding on that shotgun side, with that take me till the sunrise look inside her eyes. Now we're flying, yeah, we're flying. We got 10 miles of open road, that's in the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow, we're good to go. There's some baggage sitting in the trunk I see, in the rear view mirror looking back at me. No, I don't hide it, 'cause she's dancing, singing out to every song, and she's always got all of the lyrics wrong, but she don't mind it. No, she's still shining. We got 10 miles of open road, that's in the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow, we're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. I'm not looking for a shortcut, even when it gets rough. Lean on in and give me a kiss. We got 10 miles of open road, last in the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow. We got 10 miles of open road, last in the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow, we're good to go. So much that we don't know, yeah, there's so much we can't control, but we got both windows down and wide open ground. Ain't gonna take it slow, we're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go.
That's Dad just fertilising the final field now. You can see him just coming down the road there. This is the last of our silage, well, first cut silage fields to be fertilised. You can see tram lines running across there. He's went twice round outsides of the fields and then he's just up and down to cover the rest of the field as best as possible. Obviously, hasn't got self-seer stats nav in the 290 bit. He makes a pretty good job of it, I must say. There's never any strip fields or anything like that, so he must know what he's doing. But no, it's pretty good growth actually in this field, I would say. Especially this last 2 or 3 days, it's jumped a fair bit. So hopefully we get a bit of moisture and some heat, which encourages it to grow so I can get it cut as soon as possible. That's the end of another week. All the crops in the ground and the fertilisers and the first cut silage, so all objectives complete for this week. If you haven't already, please remember to like and subscribe. See you next week.